Eating with ADHD can be challenging. Perhaps it's hard to find the time to be organized about food, to have the groceries around, and to make something. Or maybe the symptoms of impulsivity give you a propensity towards binging. Side effects of common stimulant medications can also cause a decrease in appetite. For me, food feels like work. It's a nuisance that gets in the way of my other interests. But proper nutrition is imperative. Symptoms of hypoglycemia can mimic those of ADHD. Some of the ways I cope with this are having a strict schedule. If I haven't had lunch by 1 p.m., I make myself have a nutritional supplement like Boost, and I also order my groceries online and utilize meal delivery services. What's been your experience with this? Treated ADHD can put you at risk for substance use issues. Some individuals describe it as a way to dull their feelings of restlessness or calm their mind, while others use it as a way to fall asleep or feel more excitement in their lives. Individuals with significant impulsivity control struggle with knowing their limits and have difficulty with moderation. An indicator of a substance issue being linked to ADHD is when it feels like a coping mechanism rather than a fun social activity. Understanding your relationship with substances and how it's linked to ADHD can be a really illuminating experience.
The internet was basically designed for people with ADHD. There's always something interesting and stimulating at your fingertips. But screen use can make ADHD symptoms more challenging to control. My phone is always on silent, and there's some great apps out there that can help you regulate your screen time. And my absolute favorite strategy is these time-lapse videos. This 30-second clip is over 2 hours of work. So try it out and tag me or use the hashtag #StudyWithKate and let me know how it goes. For many individuals with ADHD, sleep can be really challenging. Some individuals say it's because they're having racing thoughts or they're ruminating on their frustrations from the day, while others feel like their brain finally kicks into gear at night and they want to make use of that time. I've struggled with insomnia since I was 17 and tried almost every sleeping medication. I currently take 2, but at one point I was taking 5 different medications for sleep. Talk about polypharmacy. So here are some of the things that have helped me. First is making sleep a priority. For such a long time, I had a hard time putting it high on my self-care list because I was trying to compensate for how inefficient I was during the day. But this just creates a really vicious cycle where your symptoms are worse during the day, and it's a difficult one to break. So the most helpful thing has actually been making sure I get enough to eat during the day. 2 is not looking at my phone for 30 minutes before bed and watching lighthearted TV. ADHD symptoms can get in the way of regular exercise. Maybe it's because of your all or nothing thinking, like it's not worth working out unless I can have a whole hour of free time. Or perhaps you're too behind on other things to feel like you can make exercise a priority. You don't remember how to have fun with exercise anymore, or you feel like you can barely get through the day, so how could you possibly fit in one more thing? Fitting in exercise does require significant planning and likely some creative thinking. But research shows that exercise can give you a neurotransmitter boost, think dopamine and serotonin levels, which can help engage your prefrontal cortex and executive functions, decreasing ADHD symptoms. And understanding the importance of this might encourage you to add some regular physical activity into your life. I find I constantly need to switch up my workout routine, so maybe that means trying pole dancing or joining a soccer league or maybe making a DIY Peloton like me.